Hey everybody, welcome to the first phase of our habitat improvement plan. Today we're going to be making some hinge cut trails through the center of my property, so stay with us. Standing at the edge of my food plot right now. I'll spin around here. So we're going to be working this way. This is going to be one of the main trails that cuts diagonally right through the center of my property. We're gonna walk it first. We got obviously snow on the ground, so we're gonna walk kind of a nice zigzag weaving trail, and then we'll be able to easily follow our boot tracks. But just to kind of plan it out, almost scout out what we want our trail to look like, and then we'll come back, we'll start right here, and we'll start hinge cutting all the way to that back corner food plot. All right, so just really quick, why do we hinge cut? So hinge cutting does a couple of things. So one, it provides instant horizontal cover, or cover that is at the deer's level. And also, if you do the hinge right, like this one here, this is a good hinge, the tree will continue to grow on the ground. So what you knock down will continue to grow and sprout leaves. That hinge cut right there, that one twisted a little bit as it fell. So that one might not stay alive, but the stumps themselves will actually start growing little shoots and stuff. Here you can see it on, this is a hinge cut I did last year. So that hinge, I don't know if that made it or not, but you can see the stump itself is actually starting to grow new growth as it pokes a nice hole in the canopy. So this was a completely covered canopy before we started, and although it's not 100% open, there's now going to be a lot more sunlight coming in this area and allowing a lot more new growth, kind of like this stuff right here, to start sprouting up this spring, which is great for deer cover, great for deer browse, all around getting that new regeneration. All those little saplings and all the seeds in the ground, once they get some sunlight, they'll start growing up really quick. All right, ideally, when you're making a hinge cut trail, you want to lay trees perpendicular to your trail. So it's going to give deer good side-to-side cover, and they're going to walk right in between, just like you see here. They're going to walk right in between hinge cuts going left to right. But it also gives deer the ability to jump off the trail to either side, so you're not boxing them in. If you lay trees horizontal, or if you have to, make sure at least one side then is open enough that deer could jump and escape the trail if they need to. All right, here's a few big trees that we had to just notch and let fall over. The one that we actually notched and fell, knocked over two big dead trees. We're gonna use this as part of our trail, but as you can see, this is gonna box deer in to this side. So what you don't want is that on both sides. So you want deer to be able to go travel your trail, you know, I guess north and south if you wanna call it. If they can't jump east, then you wanna make sure to the west it is open. So we didn't do a lot of hinge cutting to this side. We did some, but we left it open so that deer could basically jump sideways and escape the trail to this side if they need to. All right guys, we made it back to my micro food plot back in the corner of my property. It's that really little opening right there. We're gonna stop hinge cutting because there's not really a whole lot of live trees to work with going forward more. But here's our trail moving back through. So we'll go ahead and walk this. We can call that phase one complete. Trail from our small corner food plot by the swamp, leading all the way to our main food plot, nice and twisty. It actually worked out pretty well. A few of the big trees were a bit of a pain in the butt, and we kind of had to modify our trail a little bit from our original plan, but otherwise it looks really good. Thanks for tuning in. Phase 2, I think we're gonna do the doe bedding area. So please stay tuned. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and check us out at www.draggindeer.com. Thanks again. We'll see you for phase 2.